I know you've talked about this on the Locked On Browns podcast. What do you think the Browns do at 54? When you look at 54, what are some things that you kind of take into account with the Browns?
A lot of this is going to be, look, you got one swing at probably an impact player if you're Cleveland in this draft. So you look at positions where, you can get impact. And what exactly is impact? Impact is people are going to score touchdowns. Impact is people are going to, probably, sack the quarterback. So, if you want to look at the running back position here, and look, the Browns are in a difficult spot. Nobody's going to know April 26th when the Browns sit down and make this selection just exactly where Nick Chubb is going to be come week 2, week 1, week 2, week 3. There's no way to answer that question. You look at that room and you thought, for me, I think Jerome Ford played a lot better than people are giving him credit for. Dante Foreman, I don't hate the fact that they brought Dante Foreman in, but I think Dante Foreman is a guy that they could replace. They don't have a lot of money guaranteed towards Dante Foreman. Naheem Hines is a player that the way the contract was structured is most likely going to be a part of this team in 2024. So I'm looking running back, and look, they have a chance to probably get, in their opinion, the top running back in this class at 54. So if that is something that is there, and look, with Nick Chubb and the way the contract is now done now, we know he will be here in 2024. We'll see how 2024 goes. Who knows? Maybe the Browns are going to feel that Nick Chubb, and they were always trying to do this, so we're always trying to keep that, touch number low. Is this something that they're going to believe is going to be the case going further? So that might mean when they go to renegotiate Nick Chubb for further from 2024, maybe Nick in his camp is going to say, hey, we think we can still do a little bit more of a heavier workload, which in turn means that maybe we think we deserve a little bit more money, or we would like a little bit more money. Or you look at defensive tackle. Jim Schwartz is just going to continue to attack. He's going to try in every nickel and dime situation. He's going to get the 4 freshest pass rushers he can on the field. You look at a player like Mike Hall, matches every criteria the Browns look for. The athleticism was really good. The age certainly lines up with what the Browns are looking for. He can get after the quarterback. He can rush the passer. I feel Mike Hall could probably play some base D-end and nickel and dime situations, just continuing the maneuverability, the flexibility that Jim Schwartz can do with his defensive line. Alex Wright can play inside. Alex Wright can play outside. We know Miles can play everywhere. Zadarius Smith played some inside, certainly played some outside. Just one more guy that you could come in there and just give you that continuous. The Browns' top 4 defensive tackles this season are going to be 29, 30, 31, and 32. You have Ika. We don't know necessarily what we have there yet. A player like Mike Hall could come in, and you're saying maybe it's 7, 8, 12 reps per week. You get an athlete like that, you're telling him to go all out on every one of those reps he takes. You could get some pretty significant return, and then start having to, starting to have the ability where that room is starting to be built for 2025 and further.